before we install Python in Windows. Guys can check ya. Check a command prompt. Guys, just type in this search cmd yeah. This appears command prompt, like this. Friends can type in there. Just type it like this. If it appears like this, Python is not installed. Other than using command prompt, you can also use PowerShell. Type in search, PowerShell. This one, yeah. Well, here. Same, just type it in like this. Well, like that if it appears like this, it is not installed Python. Let's install the Python. The way that friends just open. Browser friends, for example Chrome, must be connected to the internet, yeah. Okay, let's just type it here. Python, yeah. Well, this is the top Python. Choose this one, yeah, the top
Website.
line, python.org. Here in this download section, just click. This is a lot of releases, guys, yeah? I just click download to make it easy. Here instantly appear like this download Python. At the time of this video I'm making. That Python is the 3.131 version. That's it, I just click this. We wait for the process. Download it, my friends. Well, this has been successfully downloaded, yeah. I click, then here I just double click. I will do the installation, you guys, yeah. I click RU. Okay. We wait for the process to finish. Well, here it appears. For Python to create a path. In our Windows directly, this is checked. Do not install now. But this is checked, just select install now. We wait for the installation process. When it comes up like this, this is already working. It's installation. Yes, I'm just close. Well, now we try to check whether it has worked or not. Use command prompt. Then I type it like this. Well, here it has appeared, yeah. Have already succeeded. If at PowerShell, let's check, yeah. Well, same appeared as in the command prompt. Let's try to make a file. I want to create a folder. I created a folder. I have made this. In Python, yeah. I repeat so my friends can follow. Right-click in the folder. And I put it on the drive. Yeah, it's up anywhere. I put it on drive. On disk, then I right-click new. Then folder. I created it in Python. P, it's capital letter, and inside of this Python folder, I give you a file. I right-click, select new, then select document text. I deleted the text. I deleted this. I'll replace the py. I made the file name test1.py. Click yes. Well, like that. If this extension has not appeared, friends can go to this tab view. Then friends can check file name extensio. If remove the tick, the extension doesn't appear. If we check this file name extensio, then the extensions can show. I'll just open it. I just used a simple one. I use a notepad. I right-click. I choose Open with then me. Just use notepad. I repeat, right-click. Open with. Well, like that. I type a simple script like this. Like that. Then we save. Save or press Ctrl+S. Already stored. I'll try to test in command from. We have to get to the disk first, that is disky. Then type it like this. Go to the folder, then type the file name test1.py, then enter. Succeeded, yeah. If you want to add, for example, we add this. We just copy. I copied as many. To yeah, so 3 in total. We run again here. So that the previous order. An arrow pops up, top yeah on the keyboard, yeah. Up arrow on the keyboard, then enter. Oh, this has not been saved. Should we save? Yeah, save file. Okay, I repeat. Arrow up, enter. Well, there are 3. Yeah, there are 3. Well, how about using a PowerShell? He can't direct, yes, we type. Let's try, yeah, test1.py. Do you want to? Error, yes, we have to. Say the name. What the programming is. I use Python. I mentioned Python first. Spatie, test1.py. Enter. Oh. We go in first. Sorry to the directory. It's disk. Then we tried using the first one earlier. Test1.py. Error, yeah. It is already in the Python folder. We try to use. Programming name is Python. We make it like that. Test1.py. Well, just made it. The difference with command from that. If command from does not need to mention. Programming name, for example, Python. No need. Just go ahead. File name. For sure we have to get into disk first. Then to the folder, where our files we store. Then we say the name of the file. But if it's in PowerShell, no. We should mention first. Programming name is Python. Our file name. For sure we have to get into his disk that I store on disky. Then I also have to go inside a folder. Because I put it in a folder. That's what stages look like, guys. For our early video. It's about Python. I hope this video was helpful. Continue to support channel Pelita Media by subscribing and turn the bell so to get updated videos. Our newest video, this time we will try to set up Visual Studio Code to make it easier for us to use. Programming Python, yeah. Okay, Before that, friends must download Download Visual Studio Code on Google. Type Visual Studio Code. This is it. You can click the top link. We click this download. Select the operating system to use. Where do we want to install it? I use Windows. I click Windows. Later he will be downloaded like this. When finished, later downloaded. Guys can install it, How to install it is almost the same as other applications, other software applications. So just enough. Easy. Next time there will be I accept, and so on. It's pretty easy how to install it later. Guys, look in my previous videos, right? Or later on another channel how to install Visual Studio Code to save our time. Well, next, if you have friends install then it looks like this, guys. Well, after that, guys, ed to install extension to make it easier for us to code. Make coding in Python. So there is an extension that we need to install. Name is Extensio. This is the extension. Or press CT or L plus Shift plus X. Well, like that. Then guys, just type Python. We wait, and he needs to be connected to the internet, which of course, my friends, this one, Install it, just click install. Yes, friends. Wait for the process until it's done. Later, this extension makes it easier for us later. Learn Python. If friends have installed it later. Well, when it looks like this, guys, means it's been successful. Friends install extension Python. Next. After succeeding this, we close. Next, we come back here, Click on it, my friends. Click. Explorance. Popping up like this. Guys. I made the folder before. So we just open the folder. I don't create folders anymore because before, in the installation video, I have made the folder. I just open a folder of Drivey. I did. Then there's this Python, double click. Select folder. Well, this is it. Okay. Well, like that, I made it before. In here, the icon is already Python. If not, yes, even though already use the extensio. If not, icon like this. Friends can install an extension called this one, You can install it first. Yes, we install if not. Like that. How it looks, Well, after succeeding like this, installed later will change. This is the choice before choose. The code icons. This is the top. Okay. Once selected like that, this one close. Automatic later. The icon will be like this. Okay, guys, Here we are close. Well, next, I made one. This in the previous video. Yeah, a simple script to display your output to its display later to its terminal. Well, here don't use semicolons, yeah guys. Just like PHP is not regular PHP semicolon, this is not just like this. Then to run it, guys, just click this one, run Python file. Well, this is how it looks, yeah. So it's working, guys, yeah. This is my run like this. So he would perform like this. If the length, want to clean the screen, type CLS script. Like that. Easy, right guys, right? Just click this one. She would show up like this. You guys too could do. Zoom, guys, if the script is too small, y'all want to raise him fast. Visual Studio Code already provides it. How? The guys, just click this setting. Then choose setting. Looks yes. Okay, then type in here zoom. Mouse wheel zoom. This one is checked, yeah. So later, when pressed, the control is held. Then friends, their circles mouse it scroll, yeah. In the scroll of will later zoom, we exemplify. This is it. I press CTRL, I hold down and then I scroll. There is our mouse circle. Like this. Yes, if he's down. If he leads to us, we round it, we slide. Then he'll be small if he moves away too. US she'd be big like this. Okay. Well, look. Visual Studio Code can also be changed, friends. Select File. Select Preferences. Then select Theme. Select Color Theme. There is a choice here, my friends. There's Dark Modern, yeah. That we are currently use. Let's test the Dark Studio. Somewhat less dark ones, yeah. There are ashes, yes. If we use another, for example, a combi dark, like this. This is combi dark, yeah, so it can be changed according to the wishes of each of us. This is set up Visual Studio Code in this video. May be useful. In our video this time, I'm gonna explain how to, or I mean the basic commands of Python, yeah guys. But before we head to the tutorial, Python basic command, we tried to change our terminal. Our terminal is ordinary, located below, yeah. I'll put it next to it. Right click here. Then choose panel position, then select. On the left, select left. Like this. Or on the right, yeah. OT on the left. But we try to put it on the right, yeah. We lay it on the right. Try to put it on the right. Right click here. Then select the panel position. We put it on the right. Well, like this, yeah guys. Well, next, we can pull it like this, so it widen like this. Later, if this one, the Explorer, we can click to hide. One time we need it. Can we click back here? Like that, yeah guys, yeah. Okay, next there. We notice. If we try yeah, CLS you then try to run it. For example, directly we are you. We click on this one yeah. This one are you. This code. Try to click. Well, here he will run. It's X file directly like this, so a lot of them. He'll run the file.exe that we have installed before, the Python. Like this, so if we want to be direct not this much. We use, as in PowerShell Windows yes. The way we just type Python. Like this, then the name. File is like this. Enter, like this. Oh, there is something wrong. Less T, it's yeah. Sorry, less T, it's here. Okay, enter. Well, like this. So it's not running its .exe file. Invisible. I mean here it's .exe file. Okay, like that. X guys. We're going to try. Discuss the basic commands of Python. Any basic commands in Python that we need to know. Yeah guys, the first. I want to try. Thank you for your comment. Give you a comment to this script yeah. For example, I want. This script is not running. This top one. Yeah, like that, yeah. I just run the second line and the third line. So we can give it. Comment here, yeah guys. So that this first line is not executed script. Well, let's give this first one. If it's for comments, one line of friends can make a sign hash. Like this, then try to argue. To run it. Arrow up, like this guys. Arrow up. Then it will display. Our last command. We just enter. Well, it's still 3 streets here. Because we haven't saved Ctrl+S on the keyboard. Click here, Ctrl+S, the circle is gone. That means it's been stored. Let's run a guy. Well, like this. Well, that run there are to yeah. This one is this one. And the second row and the third row. Yeah. Next, if I want to make it all comment, meaning straight 3 lines yeah. We just delete this. Straight 3 lines. Then I use his orders. It's a line yeah. Order hash earlier. Was using the hashtag earlier. I mean hashtag. 1 line if 3 lines. Then we make it like this. 1 to 3. Then it ends here. These 3 lines we want to make a comment. 1, 2, 3 yeah. So this means that giving a comment. More the 1 line yeah, all at once like that. If we run later the result will be empty enter. Because we haven't saved. Still performing. I forgot to save it. Ctrl+S, okay already saved then we run enter. Well, it's empty, right? We see ls yeah. Well like that guys. How to make comments in Python. Yeah guys yeah. Okay next. If it was like this. This is an example. If friends make for example. This without picking. Well we just make a comment. The second row and the third row. We make a comment. Okay. This is me making a comment. That appeared. Only the first line. Ctrl+S don't forget, then we are you. This. Enter appears like this. Next. I lost. This is the quotation mark. Like that. Did he show up? Well yeah like that yeah. Well, don't worry. Well it still appears because I haven't saved. Ctrl+S. Okay let's run it back enter. Then he will appear error. Yeah why? Because these are the texts that need to be sandwiched. Well, something like this needs to be flanked with a box mark, like that. Ctrl plus S, later he will not error guy. I like that, yeah. Means it's been working. Next. Me. Use try picking one. Can I do that for this text? We use pick one. Ctrl plus S. Well, let's run it here. Enter well apparently it can be that. So there are two ways to display output in the form of text. That is, you can use pick two. You can also use one. Like this. What about the numbers? It's like that, yeah. What about the numbers? We try. I use numbers. For example 5, but I give the picks like this. Ctrl plus S. Don't forget, then we see here enter. Well, he appeared 5. If not, I'll quote it. Means 5 he meant this is the text, yeah. Because we're sandwich it by using quotation marks. If it's like this. Yeah, we do it like this. Appears also 5, but she's 5. Which is in the form of numbers, yeah friends. Yes, in the form of numbers. If in output it looks the same, yeah. In output. I said it was the same. But we prove that it's one is. Another text is numbers. Well, now try without. Flanked, yeah friends. I love you like this. I had 5. Ctrl plus S should be if he's a number. She must be 10. The result. We try. Well, 10, right? Here it is. We CLS. I'll let it clean first. Then let's give it a pick like this. It should be later if we give you a pick. She will appear. As we wrote in this print. Which is 5 plus 5. That's what's gonna come up later. We try. 10 because I haven't saved. This I haven't saved is still round. Ctrl plus S. I forgot to save it. Well, the result is 5. Like that. The difference looks, yeah. The difference, my friends, yeah. Okay.
In this video we're going to discuss how about escape sequence YA guys. Yes, there are some escape sequence commands, which we will discuss later. Okay, let's start with the first one. I'll do it first. I deleted this, my friends. Well, like this. His orders are also. I deleted. I wrote this. Name, yes, full name for example. A. For example, Idris Rankuti. Full name. Address for example. JLSEI Salal. Like that, yeah. We just copy it again. After address. Next job. Job. Yes, we do. Teacher. The last one. We do it. Status. Status. Let's get married. Well, like that, yeah. Ok ya teman. Na di sini kalau kita jalankan. Seperti biasa. Kita coba jalankan. Gunakan perintah Python. Seperti ini. Enter marker di sini kelihatan bahwa titik duanya itu. Berantakan ya tidak rapi ya teman-teman. Kelihatan titik duanya tidak rapi. Supaya rapi, itulah kita menggunakan whose name. Escape sequence tab, yeah. Di sebelah kiri titik dua ini kita tambahkan whose name. \t. Seperti itu. We just copy this. Let it be fast. To the left of .2, yes guys. We just run it like this. You can also start directly from here. This is already neat. This one is not the address. We have to add backslash. This is at the address. Here's another one. Oh sorry. Tambakan sata lagi. Okay, like that. Then, especially those that are not neat. Status status. We add the status. Maximum control plus S, kita simpan, kita jalankan. Well, this is a CLS aja. Baya bersih. Lalu kita coba jalankan. Nah ini seperti ini. Sudah rapikan team. Point 2. It's the use of escape sequence. Well, how? If the print. This is a lot, right? How many print lines? We make it one line. Yeah, we make her a line. Yeah, guys. Okay, the way is pretty easy. Well, let's make it a line. Here we add \n, like this. Yeah. This we cut. Control plus X. Yeah, here make sure. Then we make it again \n. Then here. We cut again. So print it as one line. Yes, friends. Okay. Give \n again. Then we cut again. Control plus X. We put it here. Then Control plus V. Well, after that, friends, can Control plus S. Let's just clean the screen. Then we try to run. Just use this. Well, like that. Even if it's a single line, I'll delete it. It's empty. Ini karena ada print. Ini saya hapus. Control plus S. Coba kita reload lagi. Walaupun dia satu baris, dia tetap muncul seperti yang pertama tadi. Ya. Seperti ini tetap rapi dan dia turun ke bawah. Artinya tidak memanjang. While we make the print lengthen. Yeah. This is pretty easy. Like this. Yeah. Or for example, we do it. We make for example. One for example. Type the script like this. This is a book with point 2. Don't forget. Then we love here. \T. Okay, the second one is misalnya kita buat lagi buku. Then \T, titik dua. For example, programming. Just 2. Yeah. New here. Already last. Don't need any more. We'll see the results later. Let's try to run. This is not neat. Yeah. The second point is not yet neat for the Excel. Coba kita tambah. Like this, Control plus S. It's neat. Yeah. These two can't. Neat. This must be meeting. Try. Yeah. Control plus S. Well, it's neat. So this should be close to \n. This to make it neat like this. So yeah, this he uses spaces anyway. Means he should be given the number 1 space. Let him neat. Control plus S. Coba kita lihat. Sudah rapi. Ya. This is even less. Yang ini rapi. Yang ini kurang. We add. What, friends? Add this. Like this. \T. It's already neat. Yeah. Here it is if we CLS. Yeah, let's clean it up. Run again. Well, it's neat like this. That's the two we've learned, guys. The first one was \t for tab yeah. Then the new line, that new line. The one to print earlier, \n. Okay, we go on the next one. Next, guys. If you want to show her, that is \yeah. Want friends show. For example, if you guys make it like this. Yes, I did it like this. Means to want display \. But what happened? If we run, I see ls first. So you'll click ini. Na dia akan error. Because he thinks someone has to follow him. \. This is yes because this is an example of escape. Escape sequence. So sequence yeah, so someone has to follow it. Untuk menggitasinya. What about friends? Guys want to feature one \. Yes, without error. How friends make two like this. Then Ctrl+S. Guys can CLS aja to clean the screen. Then run it. Well, now it's come out like this, guys, yeah. Next, if you guys want to membuat petik dua yeah. Seperti ini. Lalu tekan Ctrl+S. Teman-teman bisa ko berjalankan apa yang terjadi. Nah, kalau kita jalankan seperti ini maka dia akan error. Karena dia berdekatan antara petik penutupnya ini dengan engine buat petiknya. So to get over it, guys should add like this. Bisa seperti ini. Teman-teman ko berjalankan. Add \. The result will appear pick 2 like this. Kalau kita tambahkan hello di sini. Okay, we run. Dia juga akan muncul. The pics are like this. Atau gini kalau mau petik. Tetap dia bisa berjalan tanpa \. Guys can use this one. Petik satu. Artinya tidak bersamaan dia penutupnya juga petik satu. Juga akan jalan nantinya. Teman-teman. Petik duanya ya. Coba kita lihat. Nah, seperti ini jalan ya. So he can't get close between his pics. Kalau di sini petik dua that want to be displayed, then the cover is just pick one. Tidak boleh kalau di sini petik penutupnya petik dua. Ok selanjutnya. Mungkin ini yang terakhir ya kita akan coba menghapus satu karakter ya. Biasanya di depan dari perintah escape sequence ini. Contohnya di sini saya buat seperti ini. Then I'll try to erase yeah, which is the letter E. Then I put it here. \B, the one in front of him. Previous IE, it will be deleted. We run yeah. This don't forget to save. This is still round yes friends means not yet saved. Ctrl+S. Well, now let's run. Okay, here. His E was removed. Like I said earlier, if you want to delete his H, then we just Ctrl+X, moved here. After H, we move after H. On the left, this \B command will be removed, which is the letter A. Ctrl+S. Then we CLS aja. Okay, we run. Well, like this ELO so. ELO YA just deleted. I think this was my friend about escape sequence. Discussion in Python. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. This time we're gonna try talk about variables in Python yeah. So that variable we like glasses and plates. That variable is the container, because these glasses and plates, as an example, this glass and this plate is as a container. Glass as a container to collect water, for example, plates for example, as a container for put the rice. So these containers are like these glasses and plates. We can liken. That's the variable. In Python, the variable was declared so that the machine can read as expected. So container, who will later, will be declared for the machine to read as expected. So it's like that variable is a container, guys. Yeah, okay, next. Well, here, there are rules to obey, my friends, when declaring what variables. The first rule is the variable name should start with a letter or underscore. This is the first point first, so let's put it into practice, guys. The first is to add variables. Must begin with letters or underscore. Yeah, with letters or underscore. Well, here we have made one. File is variable.py. Well, here we are. We will try to practice the first one. Okay, we make it like this, yeah. For example, I made b. The value is 12. Yes, then me. After I made it like this, I will show if it appears. Certainly not show up because we don't. Giving out orders to this variable. Command to display to the screen. But so we try to test, yeah. We type it like this. We enter, then it will not show anything. And also no error, yeah. Now try going to. We show the variables, we see ls adja. Well, here let me show by using print, yeah. We just called. Variable name is b. Yeah, b. Then we control plus s, don't forget. Let's try to run. This is his order, enter. Then it will display the variable. The content of the variable is 12. Well, remember that. Look here, ya guys, yeah. Well, here the variable name must start with a letter or underscore, yes. I started with the letter b. Let me start it with not letters. At first it wasn't a letter, yeah. For example, I made like this. For example, it was not a letter. Crash sign. Like this, yeah. Like this, yeah. Hashtag, yeah, means here I call with hashtag. I just control plus s. Well, try guys, see what the results. Then he will error. The result is like this, so remember guys. So he has to start with letters and or underscore. So it starts with a letter or underscore, guys. Okay. Next. Next, guys. Let's try the second. But before second, we first use the underscore. Yeah, we try to use underscore. So originally the underscore we try to make is the road. Using the underscore. Now any ya underscore b. Like that, yeah. Then here later too. Underscore b. Like that, I control plus s. Let's try to run. CLS first, yeah, okay. We enter run, yeah. But if we give a number, 1b for example. Here we underscore. 1b is the work. Because we started where underscore should have made it. Yeah, because we started using the underscore. Yeah, let's try here. Enter, made it, yeah. The point, guys, she had to initially it was a letter or underscore. At first, this was the beginning. I like that, yeah. That's the first. The second. Her variable name can only contain letters. Variable names should only contain letters, numbers and underscore. That variable names should only contain letters, numbers, and underscore. Well, yeah, it contains letters, numbers and underscore. Try our friends. We try it with like this where hashtag underscore hashtag. BR so yeah so called later underscore. Hashtag BR. Let's test. Here. Sorry. There was a typo of mine. Okay. Okay, we test this. Enter na error friends. Because of the second term or the second condition. We notice here. This is the second variable name. Can only contain letters, numbers and underscore. I tried to put the hashtag. Yeah, definitely error, right? So yeah, definitely. A error. The third one he had to. Case sensitive. The third case must be sensitive. What does it mean? He distinguishes between letters. Uppercase or lowercase. So the difference is, for example, Sama Sama B. YA Sama Sama
Let's
B.
try
YA. Sama Sama B. Well, for example, like this. This B is 12. Yeah. This is the B. B capital yeah. This is called case sensitive yeah. Well,
friends.
so Ginny. This is an uppercase 1. One lowercase letter. Let's see us. Will show. Yang B. The B lowercase. Like this. Control plus S. How many results? We see LS just first. See the results. Enter generates 12. Fit yeah, the B is 12. But if I make it here the B. Its B is uppercase letters, then of course the result will be different. Surely the result later is 15. Enter now. Oh, not yet saved. Why is it still 12? This has not been saved. Save it first. Don't forget Control plus S. Now enter. Now 15. Yeah, this is it. This is called a sensitive case. He distinguishes lowercase and uppercase letters. Even though the letters are the same. Well, that's it. That's what case sensitive is all about. Okay, next is not to use keywords. Python. What are examples of Python keywords that we often use? Which is to display to the screen, so he can't be used as a variable. For example, print. It is displaying results to the screen. Yes, so it is not allowed to use print variables. Print his name. Well, let's try YA friends. Yeah, we try. I will try to use variables. I change the name print. Like that. Equal to, for example, 15. Well, this is the variable. Variable is print. Well, I'll print it here. Now yeah. Like this. Control plus S. Print is equal to 15. Then he should be an error. Yeah, let's see. Here enter. Our error right friends. Because we shouldn't use keywords. Keyword is what are already explained here. The keyword cannot be used. Keyword Python. So what are Python commands? We shouldn't use it as a variable. That's essentially friends. Okay, I think. Explanation of the rules that must be obeyed when declaring variables. Pretty clear, yeah. I hope this video was helpful.
This video will be talking about data types in Python. Let's just start here. First we do a variable. I name the variable like this. I give, for example, its value that like this. Then I type the script to display the data type. This type of script is used to view the data type. Then don't forget to save ya. Press Ctrl plus S. Next in the terminal. Where are you? By using commands like this. Well, it looks like this, that the data type isn't. If we change, for example, Like this, we give pic2 like this. Apple. Yes, he must be I. Quotation marks. Either pic2 or pic1. Then don't forget to press Ctrl plus S. Well, look at the results. Well, here is the data type is str. It means if. Inside the variable, this uses pic2 or pic1. The data type is str. Try to change it into a number, yeah. Is it still str? The data type. Well, it's still str, because this number is inside this quotation mark, so she was sandwiched with quotation marks. It is str data type. Okay. Next. Do it like this. We use commas. Comma in Python. That is the dot, like this. Okay. Don't forget to press Ctrl then try to RU. Well, like that. The data type is float. This float is used. It's the data type. Decimal number. So there's a divisio. The result is comma comma. Yes, it is. Use data type float. Next. Let's do it like this. For example, we make true. Ctrl plus S. Where are you? UPS. There is something wrong. True, T must be capitalized. If not, it's wrong. Well, it worked, yeah. The data type is bool. Data type bool or boolean. It means that if data type bool or boolean value is true or false. False, we do it like this. The result will be the same. Well, like that. The data type, bool or boolean. Well, I think these three data types are frequently used. Hopefully this tutorial making friends become more understanding about data types. Thank you. Okay, we continue. Tutorial video about Python. We create a variable like this. I put it in variable value, which is the number, like this. Then I'll try to show the results by using print command. We'll see the results. Well, the results have appeared like this here. The 19 numbers. Next, I will try to make the same variable as the one above this. This variable is a. Then I will do it, the same variable that is a also. But the variables are different. For example, I made like this. Don't forget, saved by pressing the Ctrl plus S key. Then try to RU. Well, here will be shown that first one is value of this variable. The first. Then the second. The second number is the variable value. The second one, this one. So even if it's the same variable name, it still works without clashing, like that here. Next, I'll try us. See the data type. I use command type like this. We don't forget we press Ctrl plus S. Let's try to RU. Well, the results will look that the data type is the same. The data type is int. If we change this second variable, if you make a text, don't forget yes we give pick 2 or pick 1, like this. I pressed Ctrl plus S. See the results? Well, like that. So the variable, the first, it's the data type. Int the second variable. That's the data type stir. Okay, now how about we create the value of the variable that we put in this terminal. It turns out you can do it. I just delete this first. Then this one. I also deleted it first. I did it like this. Well, this I give the value of the variable a. Like this because we want to input it. Use input command. Okay. Well, like this. Don't forget to press Ctrl+S. Well, now let's RU. Well, he will appear. Sign like this, look your guys, yeah. Then we are told to input value. Variables. Then we input, for example, I input numbers. For example, 15. Well, it will appear. Result is that. The first is what we inputted. The second is the result. We have inputted. Well, this is it. What the hell, actually? The data type, right? So it turns out that if we use this input command, then the data types are all. The data type is str. We prove. Yes, I prove it. I use this command. Yes, we prove. Is it true that everything we imputed by using input command that the data type is str? Well, now we input it. For example, I input the numbers first. Yes. The data type is str. Oh, let me input the text. Well, it turns out the data type is also star. So the conclusion is that when we use input command to input variable values, the data type is str. Be it numbers or fixed text, the same data type is str. I think this is just first my video. Hopefully this video is useful. Thank you. Here is the script. If we RU, we import numbers. Well, here written down str ya. The data type is str or string. So how if we change this data type? Yeah, according to that we want. But first, I'll try to prove it to you. The guys, that everything we inputted by number or text, it remains the data type, store or string. Let's try to prove. For example, It was already
Yeah,
a number.
this is
Text. Well, the data type remains string.
numbers are still the data type
string. Text also. str not like that. So if we want to change the data type, for example, we inputted it a number, then it should be int. Yeah, and data type. Then here we add the data type int. Like this. Don't forget to press Ctrl plus S.
Yeah.
Let's try to RU. I put it in. Numbers, yeah. Well, like that. Then he will appear int. But had I put text, as I enter the text, then he will error. Like this. Because we have restricted it. That the data type is int. Or integer. Okay, next. If we do the sums. Yeah, for example, we want to sum this variable. Yeah, like that. Don't forget Ctrl plus S. Where are you? Well, here we have to add the script so that can be added here. Ctrl plus S. This line. This one, yeah, that's it. We input the number to be summed, which is 10, yeah. So here are the results. 10 plus 10, 20. Well, like that. But if we didn't create the data type, we don't make like this, the data type. We try. Are you? Then he will be writ. 10, 10. Like this. He will be read as store a string. Then it is necessary, if we want to add, perform summation operations, then we need it. Data types, for example, int like that. Well, the result is like this. Thanks, hopefully tutorial. This is useful. In a previous video, I made order like this. Yes, there is a mistake. This should be like this. Yeah. Let's try to RU. Well, like this. So 10 plus 10. That's the result 20. These results. This is the number added up. Okay, next. We're going to discuss this input variatio. If we just did it like this, it will. There's no caption here. What to do? Well, with this video we're gonna make a oation or descriptio. What to do, for example. Input name, yeah, type here. Import. Or enter a name, yeah. Okay, let's just start. I type in here. I just delete this first. Variable name. Then I put it like this. and enter your name. Like that. Then I place an order, like this. Don't forget to press Ctrl+S. Let's try to RU. Well, it came up like this. Enter your name. Let's put our names. For example, will appear like this. Well, now we made variation or descriptio. Our input our on its print output. We made it like this. We just add it here to the output, which is my name is Don't forget to press Ctrl+S. Let's try to RU. Enter your name. Enter. Then it says, output near my name is Joe. So, automatically will come out. To listen, my name is Joe. This is what we inputted before. We're gonna try to use two variables with different data types. For example, here name. This data type is stir. Now we do it. Age. The data type is int. Well, next we're gonna pop the output. For this name, output yes the command. Been there before. Now for age. Don't forget to save. Press Ctrl+S. Let's try to RU. Enter your name. Enter your age. My name is Joe. I am 21 years old. Like this. Well, that's just a tutorial that I can tell. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you. In the video tutorial this time, I'm going to address arithmetic operator. That is the summation operator. Reductio. Multiplication and divisio. So there are four arithmetic operators, which we are going to discuss in this video. We just go right ahead towards the tutorial. My first, create a variable that I named well, like that. I made the score like this. Then variable B. I also made the score like this. Next, we're gonna add up variable A plus variable b. How many results? We add it up. Don't forget to use commands like this. Don't forget to save by pressing Ctrl plus S. Then try to RU. Well, the result is directly visible here. 50. I want a narrative. I want a statement. Indirectly the result is like this. Then I add here. If text we flank with pics. Yeah, like the previous video I explained. Then I added the result of, for example, like that year. Don't forget Ctrl plus S. Let's see the results. Well, like this, there is a description or narration. Before the result, yes. The result of A plus B equals. Yeah, like that, yeah. Then we will do it. Arithmetic operator, ext, which is the reductio. Let's just copy this to make it quick. Well, this next one we replace. His narrative being a sign of. Then this also. Like this here. Then try to RU. Well, like this is the result. Next up is multiplication, yeah. We just paste it. Multiplication, that the symbol is the star. Okay, like that. Then let's see the results. Well, like this. Ext is the divisio. We just paste it to be quick. That divisio. The symbol is a slash. Like this. Don't forget Ctrl plus S. Okay, the result is like this. For division, we see here, directly the data type is float. Directly. The result of a comma. The results appear. The commas are marked with dots. Yeah, like this. Okay, I think I've had enough video tutorials. This short and dense may be useful. Thank you. Okay, in our video this time, we're going to discuss about arithmetic operators, which is exponential, the round divisio, ext, the rest of the divisio. So there are 3 that we'll cover in the video tutorial we this time, but before I'm gonna try fix this my script. So I'll still be using it here. Text like this. I made this. The variables will be direct jar. Like this I type. Then just the text. The text is that is the operator, yeah. Ext. The second variable. Ext. Text a guy. Okay, like that. Well, like this here. Try to run first. Make it or not, yeah. There is an error in line 4. Well, there is something missing here. Yeah, this is the comment
that.
here. Ctrl plus S. We run now. Okay, it's just right like this here. He's neater. This one we're fixing, the other three here we just copy. We change like this yes according to the operator. Paste again. Let's see the results. Well, it worked, yeah. I'll we add 3 more operators that I promised. Which is, here we paste it. Which is exponential. Yeah, let's make this the exponential for the text. Then for its operator like this. Let's see the results. Well, like that, yeah. Too much value, yes, if appointed. Let's just try the easy one. For example, variable equals 2. Then this also. We make 2. Ctrl plus S. Let's see. Right, 2 equals. Is 4, yeah. Next we paste a guy. We do it. Round divisio. Yes, this is a round divisio. Okay, like that. Ctrl plus S. And the other one we make is remainder of divisio. Remainder of division use %. Like this. Okay, I press Ctrl. Let's see the results. Plus S. Well, like that. So, coincidentally to divided, to it is indeed 1, yeah. So invisible. Try to make a comma, yeah. Comma, for example. This is 5. Variables we replace. This is 3, yeah. Let's see the results. If here 5 for 3 that results in a comma. Well, here is different. Result is not comma. Because he was rounded. Well, this should be 16,666, yeah. So rounded up into 1. Take in whose front. That's what this means. X, this one is remainder of divisio. 5 divided 3. 5 divided by 3 it is. The result is round, yeah, the round one. Yeah, like that's the way. It was like 5 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 3, 3. The result of the multiplication was 3. 5 minus 3 is 2, so the rest is 2. Like that. If you don't understand later you call. I made the video, yeah, about obtaining the results of the remainder for this. You can later, in the comments, given a comment. Let me make it if you don't understand. This is just first my tutorial. Hopefully tutorial this is useful. Thank you.
In a previous video, I've already discussed about the summation operator up to the operator residual results of divisio. Now we will try to modify. So, there later. Input narrative yeah to the value of a and for the value of b. Okay, just go ahead. Let's do it like this. Variable a. The same as, well, here we add script or command. Which for its b variable. We just copy and orders or script variable a. We modify. This we replace. The value is b. Well, now let's run ya in the terminal. I'll try. We run ya. Don't forget, first saved the script by pressing Ctrl plus S. Okay, now try S. Are you? Well, here. Tertius enter the value a ya. We enter value, for example 90. Enter the value b. We put the value 80. Then automatically will come out results ranging from addition to the rest of the divisio, like this. Well, that's the way. We add narrative input on all operators, starting from the summation operator up to the operator, the rest of the divisio. Hopefully tutorial this is useful. Thank you. Before, in a previous video, we've discussed arithmetic operator like summatio, reduction, multiplication, division, rank, the rest of the divisio. We have discussed it. To completio. Well, this time in this video, I will try to discuss application of arithmetic operator earlier. Case study. We are the first to discuss how to calculate square area. Yeah, by using arithmetic operator that we discussed earlier. Okay, just go ahead to a video tutorial. I just deleted this. I'll do it first. Variables. I made the variable s, yeah. Like this. I made the narration. Like this. Ext. I made a formula. Square area. Variables. I name the variable L for square area. Formula side x side. Times an arithmetic operator is a star. Like this. Then we do the result of the calculatio, or the output. well after it's done. Do not forget to save by pressing Ctrl+S. Then we run it in the terminal. Well, here we enter the value. The side for example I made 3. Then I enter. Result 9 because square area of the formula is side x side. Means 3 by 3. The result is 9. This is for calculatio. Square area. Next. In this second case study, we will discuss calculate the circumference of a circle, with the formula to x phi xr. Okay, let's just make it first. Variable for its phi. I deleted all of these. I made the variables like this, phi. It's already set for its phi value. It is 3.14. Then I create a narrative. For input, its radius of a circle. We give the variables, which is r. Next, formula for the circumference of the circle. We give variables, circumference of the circle, that we make. See variable The formula is 2 by phi by r. Like that This is x. The symbol is asterisk Okay, I enter. Then I output it. Don't forget, once it's done, Ctrl+S. Then try to run it in the terminal. Input. Radius of the circle. I repeat. Save it first Ctrl+S because there was a change. Input the radius of the circle. For example, I made 3. Enter, it will appear. Circumference from the circle. This is the result. Well, it's pretty easy, right? So there's the cases that we discussed earlier, which is square area, looking for square area, and to find the circumference of a circle. Hopefully these 2 cases will give understanding to friends. How to use arithmetic operator. Thank you. Video tutorial, we this time discussing how change the value of Celsius. be Fahrenheit. So there's one value. For example, the value Celsius that we inputted. We will change. It will go to the parent head. Okay, just go ahead. We go to the video tutorial. Create a variable in advance. I name the variable C. I did it like this. Next, I created a variable that I named variable F. To accommodate the formula, change the value of Celsius to Fahrenheit. Like this. Here, we're going to multiplying the value of Celsius which is inputted with results of division 9, 5. So 9 divided by 5. We're gonna multiply with value Celsius that we inputted. Then the results of the multiplication. We're gonna sum it up with 32. The Fahrenheit value will be obtained. We make the output, which will be displayed later in the terminal. I see you do it like this. Don't forget, save by pressing Ctrl+S. Well, now try. We run in the terminal. Well, here we are told to enter a value. Celsius, which is definitely in the form of numbers. I put, for example, 37. I pressed enter. Then for the current head value, it's like this 98.60. Next, let's test the next number, or the value of the next. The value of the Celsius we make, for example, I want to enter 47. The results will be obtained. For the value of the parent head NEA, 116.60. Well, like that. So here's how. How to change Celsius value to Fahrenheit. So, it's pretty easy, guys. Hopefully tutorial this is useful. In our video this time, I will explain how to convert minutes to second. Just straight up. We make the script. We just delete this. We create a variable. I give a name. Variable S. Used for input seconds. Me. Type in the script like this. Next, I will divide seconds that have been inputted later, divided by 60, because 1 minute is 60 seconds. We make the variables. For minutes, variables we name m. In a previous video, we have discussed operators like this, used for produce, integer. So, the result of the divisio generates an integer, OT decimal. Next we make one more variable. I give a name, variable street. This is the formula to accommodate the rest of the divisio in the form of seconds. If comma results, then that comma was the second. Then I made it like this. Next I'm gonna display the output in the terminal with orders like this. Do not forget to save by pressing Ctrl+S. Then try to RU of terminal. We enter seconds that we want to convert to minutes. I put it in, for example, 170. Enter for 170 seconds is equal to 2 minutes, 50 seconds. That's the conversio. Pretty easy, right guys? Hopefully tutorial this is useful. In our video this time, I will explain about operator and will return true if the both operands are true, and false if one or both the operands is false. Well, here I have a table. For example, A is true, B is true, for and B. That definitely worth true. Then is false. B is true, for and B. False. Then is true. B is false. And B. False. Next, a false heart. B is false. For and B. False. If we look at this table, generate true value. If both true as I explained earlier, operator will be true. If both operands are true, this is the operand. A is true. B is true. Then both operands are true. Then produce true. Otherwise he must have produced false. Like this. Okay, straight we practice in its script. I just deleted this first. Then I created a variable, which is a. I give it value true. The variable b I give the value true. Then I create the output with the command as usual print a and b. Let's see the results in the terminal. But don't forget to save it by pressing Ctrl+S. We'll see the results. Okay, the result is true. Because variables a and variable b, that's true. So both have to be true, resulting in true value. I'll try to replace. One of them is false. For example, variable a is false. Surely later the result is false. I am Ctrl+S. Okay. Well, in the result is false, yes. The result is false. Then if three variables, still the result is false. Why? Because there is one variable that is false. Like I said before, if there are variables, one of the variables that is false, the result will be false. Variables we add. See. Missed earlier. Okay, like that. Well, the result must be false, because there is one of the three. This variable is false. That's the conclusion. So, to get true value, then all the variables must be true. Or, in other words, to get true value, then all operands must be true. If there is one operand which is worth false, the result will be false. Okay, thank you. This is the tutorial. May be useful. In a previous video, we've already discussed operator use and. In our video this time, I will explain operator use OR. The OR operator will reader true if one of the operands is true only returns if both operands are false. We can look at this table. A value is true. B value is true. For A or B has Sonia true. According to this statement, the Abernali false. B is true. Has Sonia A or B? That is true. Then A is true. B is false. For A or B, worth true. Then a false value, B is false value. Then A or B is value false. So in conclusio, when one component or one of the variables value true, then the result true. When both false, then the result is false. Okay, let's just try it out. Our program yes. Well, I have made this variable a. These are two variables first. Variable a is true. Variable b is true. This we change to or b. Like this. Then try to RU. Don't forget to save it first with pressing Ctrl plus S. OK, we RU. Of terminal. The result is true. Because one of this variable is true. Yeah. Both of these coincidences are true. Yes, definitely, the result is true. Then we change. For example, be false. Like I said earlier, one of the variables is true. Then the result, true. Well, try to RU. Well, the result remains true. One of the variables is true. Then try to replace. Variable a is false. Variable b is also false. Surely the result is false, because both are false. The result is false. Okay, now let's add one more variable. We say variable c. Let's make it true. Like I said, 1. Variable is true. Then the result must be true. Do not forget to press Ctrl plus S. Okay, let's see the results. Well, the result is true. One of these variables is true. The variable c, yes. But if everything is false, then the result, false. Yeah, this is like this. All variables are false. Then the result, false. Let's see. Well, like that. This is my explanation first. Logic OR of Python. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. In this video, we're going to be discussing about operator not. Operator not is used to invert Boolean value if the operator operand is true, it will return false, and vice versa. Look at this table. There is here a with true value. Then it will return false. The false will return to true. True becomes false. False again becomes true. And so on. So, for the not operator, this is invert the Boolean value. For example, we're going to create a simple script. Can be opened. Visual Studio Code 9. Here we're gonna try one variable only, that is variable a, whose value is false. Then if we make ot, he should later, the result is true. Well, I did this. Its output. Like this. OTA. The result is true because operator not serves to invert the Boolean value. Well, here's the value. Value of variable a is false. If invert, the result is true. Let's try to RU. Yes, the result is true. Ext. If this we make true. Like this. The result is false. Let's see. Yes, that's right, the result is false. We can also combine operator that we previously learned. For example, operator and combined with not operator. Try to make it like this. This is, for example, I make one more variable. I name the variable b. That's the result. I made it false. Yes, it's worth it. x1 here I make like this. Well, here. That was done. First is a and b, yeah. So this is the result. A and b is false. Because there are not operator. It is the function of invert. Boolean value, which was originally the result is false. Then the result is true. We prove. Yes, the result is true. Like that, yeah. This one if we make it true like this. Well, here. Hasilnia a and b. That should be true. Because those two values. Value is true, then the result is true. But because there are not, it will be reversed. True value was false. The result is false. We prove. Yes, that's right. The result is false. So, how to use operator. OT in Python. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. In the video tutorial, this time, I'll talk about the assignment operator. Operator assignment is an operator used to assign a value to a variable. Operator assignment not only assign values, but also allow mathematical operations to be simultaneously with the assignment. There are 6 assignment operators. The first, that is equals. The second is plus equals. The third, that is equals. The fourth is asterisk equals. And the fifth, equals. The sixth is percent equals. So, we're gonna go over all of this later, one by one. In this video, we're going to discuss the first one first, the assignment operator. Equals. We just go right ahead. Open our Visual Studio Code. We'll try to practice. The first one first, the assignment operator equals. Here I create a variable, which is I named it a. I give the value, for example, 15, like this. Then I do output yeah to create an output in the terminal. I use orders like this. Don't forget to press Ctrl+S. Well, let's run it here. The result will be displayed 15. If you create a variable, which is the same name as, the above is a, but the value guys make, that's 17. Like that. Then do the print. Like this. What happened? Let's see. Don't forget to press Ctrl+S. We'll see the results. Well, the result is like this. 15, this is this one. Then the 17, which is this, can still be displayed yes, its output yes, although the variable we typed is the same name. Variables are different, but it can still be displayed. To be displayed. Both. The top same the bottom. So that top one here's the 15. That bottom one, the 17, okay. I think this short video about the assignment operator equals is enough, yeah? Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. Our video this time discussing about assignment operator. plus, the same as the second part. Just straight up. We do it. The script. Well, here for example I have a variable, which I name the variable a. It's worth 15. If we want to add variable a with certain number, of course we have to create one more variable, like this. Yes, I did it like this. Like this. The variable a will be added to the constant is 3. If I do this, of course I will. I made the output like this. Then try to run it in the terminal. Well, the result is 18. Well, of course, if it's like this. I see you conducting variable waste. Yeah, too many variables to 2. There is a way, so that variables, it's not too much, like this, just one variable. Then we use it. Assignment operator. Plus equals, this one. Means here we make. Now let's just delete this b variable. We're gonna use this one, which is like I said earlier, which is plus equals. Then here I do it. Plus equals, like that, yeah. 3. Well, here we replace the variable a for the output to remain variable, basic or initial variable, which is a. Don't need us to add more variables like before. Well, now let's run if the result is the same, which is 18. The result is the same 18. So, it's like that, guys. Yes, if you want to sum value of a variable with value constant or fixed or changing values can also, then the guys don't have to add more variables. But only one variable is initial variable. How much we want to add, with what value, yes. For example, with the value of 3, then everyone just add a plus equals 3 like this. Then, just print the variables. Because the variables stay the same, which is then print a like that. Pretty easy, right, guys? Hopefully tutorial this is useful. Thank you. Okay, we continue. Tutorial. Python. We're going to discuss operator assignment equals almost the same as the operator plus equals. Here is a variable of a. It's worth 15. Then here I will do it. Operator assignment. That is, equals. If we subtract 15 minus 3, the result is 12. We try. Run the terminal. But before, we save first by pressing Ctrl plus S Control. Well, the result is 12. So operator equals almost the same as plus equals. Difference is only this reduction. If plus equals, it is summing with numbers that we want to sum. Okay, I will make this into -3. How did it go? Of course, the result should be 18. Let's see the results. Run in terminal. Is right. The result is 18. Why 18? Because 15 minus negative 3 is 18. Yeah, later try to learn the math. But, if in mathematics it must be the result 18. So, if we use Python, also the result is 18. Well, this is just first my short tutorial. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you. Okay, in the video tutorial, this time, we're going to discuss operator assignment. Multiply equals. Well, here I am. Just delete this. I have a variable that I named a. The value is 15. Then, I will create a variable. Again, the same one. That is variable a. Also, I did it like this. Multiply equals. For example, 3. So, variable is worth 15. It will be multiplied with a certain value, which is stored in the variable itself, which is a. Result will be returned to the variable itself, which is a. That's what a decali means. Is equal to a. A multiply equals. That's what it means. So later multiplied by a certain value, and returned with the variable itself. Now we're gonna display output with print command. Well, like that. Now try us. Run in terminal. Well, the result is 45. Why? Because of the value, variable and multiplied by a specific value, which is 3. The result is 45. In other words, 15 times 3. The result is 45. If I change certain value with 2, the result is 30. Let's run it in the terminal. Yes, that's right. The result is 30. So that's it. What is an assignment operator? Multiply equals. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. We continue. Python tutorial. In this video I'm gonna explain about operator assignment. Divide by and assign. This is almost the same as the same multiply and assign. The difference lies only in the operator. Just go straight. We practice. I created a variable with value 20. Then with the variable whose name I made the same. It's worth 4. Don't forget to replace. Operator is divide and assign. Here, variable a is worth 20. Divided by certain value is 4. Results will be included to the variable a back like that. That's why this print is a print a. Let's try to run. How did it go? Well, the result is 5. Because 20 divided by 5. 5 and returned. The result to variable back. Well, like that. Try to replace it with negative value. The result is like what? Well, the results will be negative. because all the numbers divided by negative definitely came out negative. It's been stipulation. Okay, I think this short video, that's enough. May be useful. Thank you. In our video this time, I will discuss about residual assessment operator 4. Well, just go straight. We practice. Here I have a variable that I named a. The value of the variable is 20. Then I made it again with the variable. For the rest of it, let's do it like this. The rest of the equals. For example, 4. Sorry, not 4 but 3. Okay. Well, here we are. Print variables. Print a. The results will appear here in the terminal. Don't forget we keep by pressing Ctrl+S on the keyboard. Now let's run it in the terminal. Well, the rest for him is 2. Yes, is 2. Why the result is 2? Because 20 divided by 3, the result is 6. 6 by 3. That came out 18. So, 20 to 18. That's the rest. Which is 2. Well, like that. Let's try one more time. For the next example, we change to for example. EH6. Here 6. The result is how much? Let's see. The result is also 2. Why 2? Because 20 divided by 6, that's 3. Then these 3 multiplied by 6, the result is 18. Up to 2018. That's the result of the reduction, that is 2018. That's the rest. Which is to well, that's how friends. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. In the video tutorial, this time, I will explain. Case study of use. Operator assignment. In Python programming. Well, here I've made variable that I named the price. Well, I'll fill
Worth
it 10,000. Then this discount I filled with 10% discount. That 10% means 10 divided by 100. Well, that's the discount, yeah. I don't use percent, but I'm sharing 10 divided by 100. Well, for the price, I still use the price variable. I'm not adding any new variables. So, if the discount is 10%, 10 divided by 100, that is 0.1, multiplied by the price, which is 10,000, to 1,000, so the discount is 1,000. So, how much does it cost? 1,000 minus discount earlier. 10,000 minus 1,000 earlier means 9,000. It will be later the price. How to make it? Easy enough, yeah, guys. We keep using the same variable is the price variable. Just make it like this. Then, to find the discount was discount multiplied price, discount multiplied by the price. Yeah, like that. Discount multiplied by any price. Okay. Then this. Variables we replace. Nah. We keep using the same variable, yeah. The same variable, not we add new variables. So later on, after getting this discount, then to get the price. Then the price is deducted discount. The result should be 9,000. Let's see. We run here. Yes, the result is 9,000. It turns out right. So, you can just change it later. How much do you want the price? How much discount do you want? Automatic later? Will be obtained. Price after. Get a discount, yeah. So, it's pretty easy. Easy enough, hopefully. This tutorial is useful. Thank you.